Evening Lilies, Day 31, January 31st. I can't believe it's already the end of January. Wow. Today was a lot busier than I expected. I really hope this gets in on time. 11:59. Come on. This would be the review episode, the one where Q, myself, also known as Quillerin, goes all self-congratulatory, except she can't because she knows there's always room for improvement. So here we go. Lists. I still just shoot my videos in one shot and take no regards for lighting or sound quality. I have no editing program and very obviously read off the prompter and ramble when I haven't prepared a script. It's good. I made a blog, but it's still under construction and has zero content. Yay! I got involved in a lot of political things this month, both on local and national level. Consequently, I haven't done much else in the way of, anything. Instead of reading that anthropology book that I started. I'll link it below to that video where I talk about it. Yeah, I've been reading legislative documents. Sometimes I go into full-on coma while reading them. Their jargon is so convoluted. I am working on February's book, though, which I'll talk about in just 3 days. My physical training fell by the wayside along with practicing my violin. It's not that I don't want to do them, but that I get caught up in other little things and I just keep putting it off. It's so easy to fall into the habit of not doing something. This video is going to be very long. Alright, I still haven't finished the ceramic dragon I keep talking about. This time though, I'm 90% sure I'll be finished with it next week. I think all I have left to do is check for little spots that I've missed, and then put on a couple layers of outer glaze. And it can be fired and, well, I'll skip that part. Anyway, I'll put the current runtime in the description so you don't have to, watch the first boring bits that I've been rambling on about if you're here only for the study tips. Now on to what I promised yesterday, what's called Feynman Notebooks. Richard Feynman is a well-known theoretical physicist both in quantum mechanics and particle physics. And essentially, he would fill notebooks with information he wanted to remember. It was a personalized encyclopedia, and he did all the research for it. He had actual pen and paper physical books, though, whereas I use computer text format. Even before I knew the name of this method, I had huge Microsoft Word or just plain text documents dedicated to various topics. I had a file for quotes. Lots. A file for emoticons and ASCII art. And I had many files of notes about various ideas I had for a series of books I was writing as a kid. Or planning on writing. Alas, I was so embarrassed about writing them because, my interests as a child weren't really fostered or supported, but, that's whatever. And I did such a good job at hiding and encrypting that I lost the encryption key, and I lost many, many thumb drives that I stored, that I would transfer between computers, between work, between home and school. This was back when floppy disks were still a thing. And I even ran one of the thumb drives through the wash. This was before the cloud. So nothing was backed up because I didn't want to risk anyone finding them, and judging me. It wasn't anything bad. It was just your general hero goes to save the world kind of thing. It's more complicated than that, but that's not what this is for. The external drive I used also became corrupted over the years, and I gave up hope restoring any of it long ago. So I call this project Things I Don't Know About. I use OneNote because of its versatility and accessibility. I can type, handwrite, draw, insert pictures and links, make lists, etc. I've tried other note-taking programs, but settled on this one because of its clean design and intuitive controls. Even the mobile version is easy to use while maintaining quick access to much of the desktop features. Like a school notebook, I organize tabs by subject. Each subject has subtopics separated into pages. And I've got your general math, science, history, philosophy, religion, etc. I also have tabs for technology, journalism, and the humanities, as well as one for a couple for project ideas based on the aforementioned topics. And I use the same method for RPs that I write for, setting, character info, headcanons, etc. I really do love that you can insert links, because I always have to know where that information came from, just in case I want to look up more about it or am unsure. Excuse me, there's a cat at the door. Sorry. I should just pause the video, but I can't. I love that you can insert links. You can also cross-reference internally between pages, tabs, and even between notebooks, or ask a link to open a file. That's really cool, though I haven't utilized that yet, mostly because I'm pulling information off of the internet. Another useful feature is being able to insert images and tables. This is especially helpful for me in the science section, where I have lots of charts on position trends of celestial bodies and events. I really should add a page under philosophy about personality and cognitive typing. I think about it, since that is one of the main reasons why I do what I do. Now, as for actual content, it can be as broad as you can imagine. You can research astrology, music theory, how they make bubble wrap, or the predatory habits of the peregrine falcon. Just to name a few. You could even use it to track more personal information, like calories or cups of coffee, and track how your activity levels affect your mental health. Of course, there are better programs for that. Honestly, this documentation system won't be able to analyze the data that you give it. It would be up to you to find trends on your own. I'm just throwing it out there as a suggestion. The Feynman Notebook method is a type of mnemonic device. a spider map where you start with a topic and branch off into different sections. Probably did those when you were a kid in school. Or the ever popular Mind Palace from like Sherlock. It can be as complex or as simple as you like. It can be a tool, but it's also for your own personal enjoyment, so don't stress yourself on trying to make it perfect or assuming that it has to look a certain way or only contain certain topics. Use it to research all the intellectual junk that you want and also the history of your favorite band. It's yours. Make it your own. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up down below. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.